I have literally only done my eyebrows and my desk is already a disaster. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be doing a very exciting video because this is my first official holiday look of this season. I am so freaking pumped for all of the holiday looks that I have planned. And I know I always say that and then you're like, where to looks at. I have no more excuses. We live in our own place. I have my own filming room and these hairs are playing me today. I have absolutely not one single excuse as to why I cannot film YouTube videos. So with that being said, hi, how are you? I'm gonna be here from now on. But yes, I am just so thankful for you guys being really patient with me because I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. Like I haven't lied, but I have told you guys, like, I'm gonna be here on YouTube doing more videos and blah, blah, blah. And so many of you that, like, message me and they're like, I can't wait for you to upload another video. I love your videos. That just means a lot to me because that means that even though I'm being very absent, you are still, like, wanting to see me, which is freaking awesome. And it's just cool. I don't want to make this into a sad video because it's not. It's a freaking holiday makeup tutorial. But I'm just saying I don't have any excuses. I have my own space, my own little room. If you guys want a room tour, let me know because I would definitely do that for you. I need to get everything in its place and because it doesn't feel very cozy right now and I need to make it. I don't have any inspiration in here right now. Like all of these decorations I brought up from my living room. So like I need to have some kind of inspiration in here and get everything where it needs to go and just get me feeling good about life. So today I'm going to be trying to do more of a like wearable, easier to achieve kind of look. I know it looks very glam, but that's the point. I just think that it's very, very flattering and it's going to be very complimentary to a lot of different people. I just cannot believe that we were already in the holiday look spirits. I have been in the Christmas spirit since the day after my birthday, which was July 5th. So July 6th, I was like, let's put up the damn Christmas tree. I also did answer a few questions for you guys in this video. I think I answered like 2. I'm pretty sure I answered like 2 questions, but that's because I was just like into this makeup look. It was a chattier one, so get ready for that. It's probably going to be a long one. I'm not sure how long it's going to be yet because I haven't edited it, but I'm sure it's going to be a long one. By the way, this is one of the most comfortable liquid lipsticks I have ever worn in my life. It dried down completely matte. Nothing. So it is kiss proof. It's just comfortable. This is, ooh, fancy. This is the Tarte lip paint in the shade Vibin'. Let me tell you, it's the vibe. So yeah, I think that is all I have to say. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more in this video because it was like going to be like a chatty. I always think that I'm going to have all these things to say and I always like think of things that I'm going to talk about. And then I just completely forget about them. Because that is just how my brain works. My attention span is about that big. So I think that is all I have to say for you guys, except for I love you so, so, so much. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching. And I hope that you can recreate this look. It's super simple, super easy. There's not a lot to it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And I will see all of you in my next one. Bye, guys. So what are we thinking about the super slick back bun? I have never done this because I don't like my part that much. But from the front, it's not that bad. From this side, it's okay. From this side, my bald spot shows. I might cover that up with some shadow. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. You know the saying, like, when you're born blind and you lose your vision, you miss it more than if you were... I mean, if you're born blind, you don't miss seeing as much as people that have their vision and lose it in life because you don't know what it's like. Like you've never had it, so it's not like it's like you don't know what you're missing. It's like me. Like I wasn't just born with the bald spot. I used to have a hair there. And then I got into a car accident and it ripped it out. So my hairline is just super uneven too, which is fucking annoying. But what do we think? I mean, I don't think it looks that bad. Like I've never really done it, like I said, because of my my bald spot, but it's kind of cute. I feel very, I don't know. I just feel very like, so today we are going to be starting out with the eyes, obviously. I already went ahead and primed my eyes. The primer that I'm using is just my Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm not really sure. I mean, I do know what look I'm going to do. Like, I have a look in mind. I just don't really know. Like, I want to do something more wearable. I definitely want to use like a goldish glitter. I think I want to go like more like red maroon with the mattes on my eyes. So like I do know what I want to do. I just I don't know where it's gonna take me yet. So I know I have a guideline. Let's just say that my concealer is creasing. And all my brushes are seriously so dirty. So I have like a towel on my lap and brush cleaner. And I'm just gonna be cleaning these bitches off as I go. Okay, so I'm just going to be going in with my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I think I'm going to be taking the shade right here. I don't have the little paper. I don't know where it's at. So I'm just going to be taking that and lightly dusting that all over my eyeballs. Listen, I know my skin right now is, I don't want to talk about it. I even debated on not filming this video because I was so self-conscious about my skin right now, just because like, I know I used to not have great skin. Like even in my more, even in my YouTube videos at the beginning, I didn't have great skin. But it's recently gotten so much better. I just haven't filmed a video in a really, really long time. So you guys haven't seen my skin do good. But it has. It's been doing great. And literally 2 days ago, I was telling Neil how great it's been doing. And then I literally broke out like 7 times today. Like I woke up and I was just like, oh, so it's going to be that kind of day. It's just frustrating. Like I didn't even break out on my period and I'm breaking out now. And I'm not even close to my period. So it's just like, what is happening to my skin? Okay, so for the next color, I think I want to go in with this one right here. And then I think after that, I'm going to go in with this one. Yes, I think I'm just going to mix these two together. Actually, this one's like a little bit peachier than what I want. And this one is a little bit browner than I want. So I think I'm going to mix these two together. I'm going to be using another dirty brush. 1 second. I'm going to be using, oh, and the brush that I used first was my Morphe M441, and now I'm going to be going in with my Morphe M433, and like I said, I'm just going to be mixing those two colors together, and very, very lightly, I'm just going to begin to blend this a little bit lower than the color that I just put in my crease. I'm also just like packing it on the outer corner as well, and then dragging it into my crease, keeping it lower than that first color that we put in there. And then going back in with that same brush with a little bit more of that first color that we put down. And I'm just going to blend the edges, buff it out just a little bit. I also thought that I would do like kind of like a, this is going to be like a chatty, like a holiday look. I thought I would do a little Q&A because I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions. And I was going to film like a question and answer like on its own, but I think I'm just going to answer some on here. Okay, so now that I have it blended out, I'm just going to go back in and intensify it just a little bit more. And then with no extra product on my brush, I'm just going to go over the edges. I'm going to take this Aesthetica brush. It's supposed to be like a like an angled liner brush, but it is thick. So I personally would never use it for liner, but you know, you do you, boo. I'm going to be going in with this color right here, and then this color right here. I think this one's Cherry Cola, or no, I'm not even going to go there. I'm going to go in with this one and this one. I'm going to mix those two together on this Aesthetica brush. Yeah. And I'm just going to push this really close to my lash line at the top. Just kind of giving my outer corner a little bit more definition. So somebody asked in the question and answer that I put up on Instagram if I liked having my own place and decorating it. And yes, I absolutely love it. I have never, okay, so like when me and Neil first met, we were together for like 6 months and then got a place together. And it, needless to say, it did not work out. We got an apartment and it was so expensive. It was like $800 a month for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. And no, like that is so ridiculously expensive. And we were paying $800 for the size of an apartment that was as big as his mom's basement, because at his mom's house we had our own room, our own living room, and our own bathroom. So it's like, and the washing machine and dryer was downstairs, so like the only thing we had to go upstairs for was to eat. And like I'm okay with that. And we had a mini fridge downstairs in the bathroom, so like we literally only had to go up there if we wanted to eat. We kept everything downstairs that we like to drink. So seriously, like it was very expensive for not a lot of space. I, like as a kid, like I had my own room, but never have I ever had like my own place to decorate. We were only at this apartment for like from April to October. It was not a long time at all. So yes, we were only there. Yeah, like we moved out October, and so we were at his mom's house for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas every year. So I've never had a chance to decorate, because even when we moved into that apartment, like obviously we didn't know that we were going to be moving back to his mom's house, you know, 6 months later, but I was so excited that I was going to be able to decorate, and it never ended up happening. So I'm so freaking excited that I get to decorate my own place. It definitely is a dream of mine to have like a huge house one day and have all my family over and just like celebrate the holidays and just like be able to decorate, and I absolutely cannot wait. So the answer is yes, I absolutely love having my own place and decorating. Now I'm just going to be taking some of my concealer and I'm just going to place it on, I'm not really going to be like cutting my crease, I'm just going to be like cleaning up my lid. Just so when I put, because I'm going to put down a shimmery color, just so when I put that color down, it doesn't like get lost and it like it shows true to color. Because like when you try to put a shimmery color down on dark colors, a lot of the times it doesn't look very good. So, and then I'm gonna go in with, let's see, I really want to use this color in the Athena palette from Bad Habit that I got from Hush. That color right there, oh my god, it is giving me every bit of life that I need. I don't know whether or not, I think I'm going to use a glitter glue because, girl, you just never know. So I'm going to like wipe off that concealer that I had on my MAC 242 brush. And I'm just going to apply some glitter glue to my lid and then pat that color on with the same brush. I'll just use like the other side. Okay, so I'm just going to be picking that up with a brush. I might use my finger actually. Holy crap, that's beautiful. We had fallout just as I suspected. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use a brush for the top to get real close up in there. In the inner corner. Oh my god, I want you to see this sparkle. Because this sparkle is unbelievable. Do you see that? Like, it is, girl. Oh yeah, that sparkle is definitely there. That is so pretty. I'm so glad I chose that color. Okay, so I have just applied the, I honestly don't even know what lashes these are. Oh my god, I cannot even remember what lashes these are because they were just laying on my vanity because I'm a very, very messy person. So yeah, they weren't in a box. They were just laying on my vanity. But I kind of want a little more definition up here. So I think I'm just going to lightly blend this out. Just very, very lightly. So I've taken that micellar wipe and kind of just, micellar water and wipe, and I've just like cleaned up all the fallout that was underneath my eyes. And now I'm going to be going in with my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. That is a mouthful. I know this is like super strange. I mean, maybe. I have just been like super obsessed with glowing right now. So like I've been so obsessed with this primer just making me like super freaking glowy. I have been like super obsessed with the Milani Luminoso blush. That's like such a glowy blush. It's like such a spring summer blush. But I don't know, this winter I have just been absolutely obsessed with glowing to the gods. So the foundation that I'm going to be going in with is my absolute all-time favorite foundation, and that's like a bold statement, but like I always thought like my skin looked so good with this foundation, but I thought that was just like me gassing myself up. But every single time I wear this foundation, somebody says how good my skin looks. And like I have been taking good care of my skin, so I'm sure that has something to do with it. But the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation, you guys, is unlike any foundation I have ever tried. And like, you know that the Cover FX Natural Finish Oil Free foundation is like a ride or die for me. And I have the Too Faced Born This Way. It doesn't compare. It absolutely does not compare to this foundation. It's so good. Another question that I got was, what is one thing that I love and one thing that I hate about living with my boyfriend? And there's nothing that I hate about living with him. I have something that's kind of just like a pet peeve that he does. It's not necessarily like he would do this even if we didn't live together, I feel like. But yeah, I don't hate anything about living with him. I mean, we have lived together basically since we've met, so yeah, no surprises there. But one thing that I hate that he does is I'll like do something for a specific reason, and then he'll like come through and like undo what I just did. And I know that's super weird to like hear, but for example, like I leave the washing machine open while it fills up, because when it's done filling up, that's when I add the fabric softener, because you have to, that's just the way I've always done it. That's the way my grandma did it. So like, I don't know, I've just always done it that way, because I know you can put it in the middle, but we make things harder on ourselves. So I've always done that, and he'll like come through and shut the washing machine top. Like, don't say anything, like doesn't say anything to me, he just shuts it. And then I hear it cycling, and I'm like, did you shut the washing machine top? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, do you think I just left that open for no reason? Like, I clearly did that for a reason. So yeah, he just does random stupid shit like that, and it's just like, do you think I just like do things like for no reason? Like, if I do something, I can almost promise you it's gonna be for a reason. Like, do you see this? This foundation is everything. Like, it's so good. I don't know what they put in this foundation, but I need to know. Like, I cannot get over how freaking good my skin looks with this foundation. Like, I mean, every single time I wear it, I mean, I wear it like every single day. Every single time I wear it, somebody's like, oh my god, your skin, like, what foundation do you use? Your skin looks so good. And I think they're expecting me to say something very expensive. And I'm like, girl, this is like $8 from the drugstore. I am proud to say that. I ran out of my color in the heart shape tape. I have like the one I use for highlighting, but I self-tanned recently, so I'm gonna be using the Instant Age Rewind Erase Dark Circles concealer. This is a good concealer. I just hate this fat sponge at the end. I like can't get close to my eye, but that's okay because we're gonna be using the highlighting shade to go there anyways today. I'm gonna be putting some on my chin, Cupid's bow, down the nose, and on the forehead. going to be taking a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Sand. And I'm just going to hit it like right here. Boop. And you guys know how I do. I blended everything first and then around your eye. And then I guess I didn't answer one thing that I love about living with Neil. Probably just like his company. Because me and him have been not away from each other for longer than like a weekend since we've been together. And that didn't even happen until like a year. Because we met in October. And then the first time that me and him were like away from each other is when he went to his friend's, I have a hair. When he went to his friend's bachelor party like a year later. So like not until me and him were together for a year already did we spend any time away from each other. I'm just very, I attach myself to people. And I don't necessarily think that that's like a bad thing. But I just love his company. Like, I just love being around him. So yeah, that is probably my answer to that one. This concealer combo is so good. You guys know that I like that concealer. God, I hate that freaking sponge. If they would just come out with it in like a doe foot applicator or like a squeezy tube, like life would just be so much better. Like, why give me that fat sponge that doesn't fit anywhere? It's hard to contour because it's chubby. You can't get like in your eye unless you poke yourself. Now it is time to set. And I have been using another drugstore favorite, the Maybelline Fit Me powder to set underneath my eyes. Guys, if you have not tried this, like, don't sleep on it. It is such a good powder. I have never experienced any flashback. I use it all the time, and like I don't experience any flashback, so that's always good. But it's a really good powder. Now I'm going to be taking a big round brush, like a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to be taking another drugstore favorite. I try to find gems at the drugstore, so I try to use more drugstore than I do high-end because, I don't know, it's just my vibe. You know, if I can find something at the drugstore that I like more than something from like Sephora, I'm going for it. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder, Matte and Poreless, in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. Oh. I thought the freaking paint came out. It was just the sponge. So yeah, I'm just using this big old fluffy brush just to set the rest of my face. Okay, so now we are going to bronze the face now that we are looking real snatched. I feel like my skin looks good, but like the hair is like... So we are going to be contouring with contour bronze, you know the deal, with my Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I just like using this Aesthetica P12 brush, just because I don't like a super harsh contour, but I already have like sort of defined cheekbones anyway, so it doesn't like go all over the place, if you know what I mean. Contour the cheeks, bronze the cheeks, bring it back into the hairline. You know, the drill. This is really the same as the Butter Bronzer. They do like just the same. They're like almost the same color. I just have run out of my Butter Bronzer, so I need to go get a new one. I get shade bronzer and dark bronzer because, girl, you just never know what shade you're going to be in these streets out here. And I also just like take that same brush and kind of just like dust this on the outsides of my nose, just to like give it a little bit of a shadow. Nothing crazy. Now we're gonna blush. And like I said, this chair, listen, it's driving me insane. Like I said, I have been like in a very like summery, like springy blush mood with this Luminoso. I'm not sure why. It just makes my cheeks so pretty and glowy. So I think I'm gonna have to use it. I'll put something else underneath it. How about that? So I think I'm going to go in with the Butter Blush in the shade Vintage Rose. What is up with all these freaking little sponges falling out? I love this blush so much. Oh, it's so pretty. I am using the Lacie 516 Duo Fiber brush. I love this brush for blush. Okay, so now I'm going to add a little bit of Luminoso on top because I just have to. It makes my cheeks so glowy. Now I'm going to be highlighting, and I think I want to use, I don't know if I want to use the Master Chrome highlight or the Milani palette. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight in this shade Molten Gold and my Morphe M510 brush. We're just going to highlight ourselves. Ooh, so good. That is amazing for the drugstore. Like, can you not? Okay, so now I am going to finish up the eyes. Okay, so I'm going to go back into my Jaclyn Hill palette. So starting with that first color that we used in the crease, I'm just going to take that same brush because I like a more blown out under eye. And just buff it right on there. And then I'm going to take those other two, I think, kind of just like buff this on the outer corner with that Morphe M433. Just on the outer corner, because we don't want to make our eyes appear, like, we don't want them to appear small. We want them to appear open. Like that. You see the difference? See how it makes this one look more open than this one? If you were to take it all the way in, it can kind of make them look a little bit more like closed off. And we don't want that. And then I'm going to go back in with that first one and just like blend it all out. And now I think I want to put a cream in my waterline, because I put a white in there. That looks a little bit better. Now I'm going to apply some shadow to my inner corner, and I'm going to be taking my favorite inner corner highlighter brush, the e.l.f. 202 brush, and then I'm going to be taking this Milani palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Pearl, which is the lightest one in the palette, and just applying that to my inner corners to open up my eyes just that much more. Now I'm just going to apply some mascara to my bottom lashes. This is the same mascara that I applied to my top lashes. Now I just need to apply a lip color, and this is such the hard part because I just know that a new lip would look amazing with this, but it's my first like holiday makeup tutorial, so I feel like I have to do a red lip. I just feel like I have to. But I might do something like this. Or maybe glossy. Let's try this one. Let's see what we got going on here. Ooh, I feel so festive. Okay. It's drying down. It is drying down. Now we're just going to set the face. And we are done-zo.